Hi friends, my name is Luis Piluso. Welcome to my channel. I'm a music producer, songwriter and mixer from Argentina. So this is not necessarily a video I wanted to make, but I think it's really important to talk about these things. I'm going to talk about two different tips that you probably don't want to hear, but they're very important when you want to do a career in sound or music production. Why this could be kind of controversial? Because people might get offended by what I'm saying, but everything comes from the heart, and the objective of this video is to help you out and to give you another way of thinking. Sorry that I'm going to have my phone because I have some kind of bullet points that I want to point out. So why do I have this phrase at the beginning of the video? Because in this world we don't have like absolute truths about things. And we don't know anything really. I mean, we study a lot and we start learning stuff, but the world is so much bigger of what we could learn and know about. So on the other side, you might be saying, okay, this guy has just admitted that he doesn't know everything. And yes, I don't. I just share the experience I have for the last working in sound and trying to help out, but I'm also learning stuff every single day. And if somebody in the internet is giving you the vibe or telling you that they know everything, let me be the first one to tell you that that's absolute bullshit. And it's bullshit because nobody knows everything, and you shouldn't be listening to only one person. What I would like the most from you is for you to listen to as many people as you can when learning, because everybody does things completely different, and that's totally okay. And when somebody tries to tell you that they have the truth about something, please question it and go and do some research and compare different polar opposites. It's always important to hear as well the other side of the story and to get different perspectives, because that would allow you to make your own judgment and not to only repeat what other people say. The reason why I'm making this video is because there's a tendency of people to, maybe in a clickbait kind of style, make videos or posts that say this is the only way to mix a vocal, or that your spectrum analyzer should look like this at the end of your mix, or that your 808 should be at this level in your mix. And that's complete utter bullshit. I mean, in what moment did we forget that music is art, and art is a form of expression, and it's not a technical thing, even though there's a technical side to music. And this is not an attack to you personally. Please never think that of me. I'm never going to attack you, because I also fell in this kind of traps when I was first starting to study, and I want to help you to not fall into these traps. And these are things that I would have liked to hear when I was just starting out. Something that I really can't understand is how people are using their eyes to mix instead of their ears. I mean, music is not so tangible. You cannot touch music like you can touch a painting, for instance. To work on music, you have to use your ears. So why are we using our eyes to judge how something is sounding? With the EQ guides, I would suggest you to read them and just leave them, because you don't have to memorize every single frequency for every instrument. The most important thing is for you to understand where things are in the frequency spectrum. So you have the low mids, the mids, the high mids, and the high frequencies. So something that you could do to train your ears is to grab songs and with an EQ kind of narrow down the frequencies and listen to the lows, the low mids, and the rest of the sections. The technical side is very, very important, and you should learn it, absolutely. But the most important thing is that you learn the technical to be able to forget it and be able to concentrate on the art that is your music. And to develop your own ear, it takes time, it takes years. And what were you expecting for me to say? That you can do like a course in 1 week and be a hit maker? No fucking way. I mean, that's not going to happen. Because even though in a course and in different careers, they teach you very important stuff that are guided classes that can take you from beginner to somebody who understands more complicated stuff. The real things come when you have to put them into practice, and nobody can do the practice for you. You have to put in the 10,000 hours by yourself to be able to understand what you're doing. And I cannot do that for you, and nobody can sell you that. And there's no shortcut with that. You have to put in the hours. And talking about that you shouldn't look for shortcuts, actually maybe you should. Why am I contradicting myself? Well, that's because life is full of contradictions. The thing is that if you look for shortcuts, you have to do it in an intelligent way and trying to be more efficient and more productive. What you shouldn't do by looking for shortcuts is trying to find a magic tool that will just read your mind and understand what you want to do and just do it. I mean, there's no, as far as I know, maybe AI will eventually get there. But I don't know about you, but I like music played by real musicians. Musicians that have heart, soul, sensitivity, errors, texture, everything. I mean, that comes from a human, not from a machine. And even though the machines are going to carry on to get better and better, nothing replaces the human. Because the human is not perfect. And that's the most beautiful thing. And one thing I want to make clear is that I'm not pinpointing to anybody. I'm not throwing shade at any channels or any post. This is something that's happened for a long time, even previous to YouTube. So it's something to just take into account when you are consuming this kind of content. And I think that anybody who's sharing their own experience to the world for free in a platform like YouTube is something absolutely beautiful, and everybody should be thankful for that, because somebody's sharing something from themselves to you for free without even knowing you. But what I'm against is people saying that something is the only way. Instead of thinking that something is the right way to do it, just think that what they are presenting to you is a possibility, and you should learn other possibilities of doing that same thing and try to combine them and make your own voice out of that and try to make your own way. Something I've learned from working for the past decade with very professional engineers is that everybody works in different ways, and that's absolutely beautiful because it helps you to understand different perspectives. So this is what I wanted to communicate today, and I don't want you to forget that music is art. Don't be thinking so much about numbers when you are using your ears. Make something beautiful. Try to do the best you can and make music and enjoy it. My name is Luis Piluso. Leave me some questions or a like if you like this video. This channel is kind of new, so I would love for you to subscribe and join this brand new community, and I would love to get to know you better. I'll leave you this video that has some awesome tips on procrastination, and I think you should watch it. Till the next time, my name is Luis Piluso. Bye bye.